Speaking in the House of Assembly this week, Education Minister Honorable Andrew Foy defended the 98% secondary school pass rate after concerns were raised about the accuracy of his report and the education standard. But this did not stop citizens from calling on the minister for a clear account of the procedures and standards regarding the secondary school leaving examinations. Minister Foy told the House that there is an attempt to downplay the results, which he reported is the highest in the past 10 years.
This is troubling, Mr. Speaker, because no one should downplay the success of our children. No one handed it to them. They worked for it. No one doctored anything. Our young people worked for it. Mr. Speaker, no one altered the results. Our young people worked for it.
Since Minister Foy announced a 98.5 pass rate, many have expressed their concerns that the standards were lowered to secure a better pass rate, that supplementary exams were given after the actual school leaving exams, and that test scores for the physics exams were scrapped because of poor performance by most students at Elmore Stout. Those expressing their concerns also said that the public and students need to know that the results are correct.
And if those results are exactly what they are, then we have a responsibility also to ensure that we defend the integrity of the system. So, it's just a little bit, disturbing that these questions have been raised. And if these questions have substance to them, if they have merit, it is something worth further looking into. I would hate to think that our students are doing that well and people don't think our students are that good. And then the flip side of the coin is I would be very concerned that we are making our students believe that they're actually better than they are.
This is not the first time the question has been raised as to whether students are graduating without being adequately prepared to enter the workforce or move on to tertiary education. Lecturer at the HLSCC, Shawande Uhuru, told JTV News that while the minister's heart is in the right place, the focus should be on the quality of students graduating from the high schools instead of the quantity of students.
What we really have to look at is qualitative data. Well, what is the quality of the education system? Are the students acquiring the skills that they need to be successful in further education and in the business community? Are the businesses pleased with the students that we have coming out of our education system? A lot of businesses are complaining. On the tertiary level, I teach on the tertiary level, there's almost universal consensus, among teachers that I have spoken to personally, who say that the level of the students is deteriorating. And I've interacted with many of these students personally in a classroom setting, and you'd be surprised students are misspelling one-syllable words. I'm not talking about there and there. I'm talking about words that a primary school student should know. We have students who, if you have them read a paragraph, it's almost painful to witness. And that's not to say that we don't have good students coming out of the education system. We do have good students, but by and large, we have an increasing number of students who are having challenges with fundamental skills.
Minister Foy said out of the 266 students in all secondary schools, 262 met the graduation requirements, which resulted in a 98.5% pass rate. JTV News contacted the Education Department as well as the Elmore Stout High School to find out what is the requirement for the graduation and if the level has been changed, but as of news time, our calls have not been returned. However, other informed sources say that out of the highest grade point average of 9.0, the passing grade is 4.0, and to graduate, a student has to pass 5 subjects, including English and mathematics.